Okay, chapter 66, My Great Reach. This is the chapter where we have the climax of the conflict that's in the story. The story has its climax in this chapter, kind of, starts. I am standing alone in the drinker's garage, looking up. Guess I did put that bag up pretty high. I open up that stepladder pretty much quick as I can. Gotta get this done. Funny thing, me wanting to get back for a meeting with the lieutenant. First time for that. I got some hope about the writing piece from the Dragon, my true story about Benny Kilmartin. I climb up. I reach high for the bag of dog food. Just have to slide it to me. In comes Lance Pearson at the small side door. Matt and Corey behind him. They start looking through a bucket of lacrosse sticks and sports stuff. Lance spots me first. He says, "Oh, great. Look, Buttles butt crack. Just what we want to see." I reach back, one hand, tug up my pants. But I think this. I am busy here. Can't worry about what's behind me. I need to get this done. I grab the thick paper sides of the dog food bag. I grunt, pull it toward me. Matt pipes up, sharp ring in his voice. He says, "Hey, what are you doing up there?" I look down at him. He is all shifty feet. Funny thing, he looks scared for me to be on this ladder. So I tell him, I'm fine. I'm getting the dog food. I put it up too high. Made a mistake." Lance says, "Buttle, you are a mistake." He snorts. Matt doesn't laugh. Neither does Corey McSpirit. I turn back to the shelf, reach fingers around the bag again, and don't you know it, something bites me. And I mean with teeth. Yow! I pull my hand back. I take a look at my fingers. 3 of them have bloody scrapes in rows. They all sting like heck. More blood comes up. I wipe that on my shirt. Lance says, "Ugh, disgusting. Now I'm gonna barf." He coughs. But Matt shouts over him. He says, Get down, Buttle. Just get down." He keeps shouting that at me, waving his arms at me. I can't think what's gotten into him, and now I see fake puking Lance. He is giving Matt a weird look, like he wonders the same thing. And Corey too. Whatever. I'm going to get this bag down for Mrs. Drinker and Mooney. I'm careful not to stick my fingers in the same spot. I grab the end of the bag and tug it. Once. Twice. Matt says, "Leave it. Just leave it, Buttle." I don't know what he's thinking. I'm the tallest, not like he can reach. And the bag is heavy. And besides, I put it here. It should be me who brings it down. I get it to the edge of that shelf and heft it to my shoulder. Same second, something slides off the shelf, drops down in front of me, skims me. Happens quick. Something long and flat is all I see. It hits the floor. I try to look, but all of a sudden I got kibble spilling down the front of me, pinging, bouncing, onto the floor of the drinker's garage. Then I know it. I have a rip in this bag. I go grabbing at it, try to hold the rip shut with my bloody fingers. I come down that ladder, get that bag settled quick onto a low shelf. I lean down to see the thing that fell. Matt hollers, "Buttle, don't! No! Leave it! Leave it!" I'm looking at a wooden handle. I touch that first, and I know this thing. Know it well. I pick it up. I look at the blade, the row of teeth. The hand saw. Mine. I think, wow, been missing this for like 2 whole apple seasons or more. And the lieutenant, he asked me questions like, did I throw this away somewhere? Mrs. Drinker comes into the garage. She says, "Hey guys, why all the shouting?" Mooney follows. He trots past her, wags his whole self when he sees me. His nose finds the kibble. He starts cleaning that up. But Matt is pointing a shaking finger at me. He is pale, looks like he can hardly breathe. His words scrape up and out. He says, he needs to get out of our garage." Mrs. Drinker says, "Why, Maddie?" And she looks at me, blood on my shirt. "Oh, Mason, you're hurt. You're hurt." I mean to tell her I am okay, but I cannot make the words. She rushes to me, sees I'm holding the handsaw. She says, "Mason." She looks confused, and I am confused. She says, "Well, where did this come from?" I point up over my head to the high shelf. Matt cries, "No, no, it didn't." He is shaking his head like wild. Mrs. Drinker stares at her boy, mouth open. She holds a tight fist to her chest. I look around that garage. Tell you what, everyone looks frozen. I'm pretty frozen too. Something is happening here. Everybody knows what. Everyone but me. I am begging myself inside of my brain, don't be stupid, Mason. Don't be stupid. You need to get this. But I don't. I can't. Lance is chin low, hunched and still. Corner of my eye, I see Corey McSpirit by the small garage door, tears pouring down his face. He is slow, silent. He's backing himself out that door, his hand in one pocket, then the square flash of his phone. Just one thought comes. This handsaw must have got into the drinker's garage by way of nothing good. Okay.